We have quite a mess in here today, and this week is an important week because on Friday the marble guys will be here to measure out this desk so they can go and cut my stone. I'm on a scramble to get the whole desk assembly put together and stained and finished by Friday. So I did decide, after a lot of pondering last week, my zoning out was to contemplate adhering the tall desk to the short desk. I felt a little wiggle in the top of the desk when I was pushing on it, so I did decide to screw it to this shorter piece, and it was a good call. But now I need to actually screw this desk to the floor, which was kind of my last step before they get here because it's just scary. Anyways, getting the desk done is priority number one, and then we can start working on the rest of the room again. And I think this room really needs to get cleaned up, so we're gonna do that a little bit today, tomorrow as well. Some extra acoustic tiles from a project, and I think that a great spot is under the desk for them. Help with the echoing, vibration. There are going to be some soft surfaces in here, a rug, 2 chairs, and some curtains. But overall, this is a lot of wood and a lot of stone and a lot of hard areas in here. Easy to clean, durable, but it's going to be kind of echoey. So I'm trying to find basically as many ways to make this room a little bit more sound friendly along the way that just kind of makes sense. So this is one of them. So I've just been cutting the last few pieces to pop in there. Hello. Better. Well, I was gonna poly this desk, but now that I put the camera on it, it seems like there's a couple of light patches that might need a little bit more stain. So, I think I might hit these panels again one more time to try to even them out. Kind of a bummer, but it looks good in person, but on the camera you can really see any differences in color a lot easier. Like that or that. So I'm gonna try hitting it with one more light, see if that fixes my problem. Does this look better? It's a little bit darker and it's gonna dry. The problem is when it dries, that's when it really seeps into those drier areas of that panel. So we just gotta wait again for it to cure. Hopefully we can poly tomorrow. I'm gonna put a few more coats on this guy, but after watching the video last week, I realized it wasn't me swiping against the grain that caused those mishaps. It was me cleaning it. That's why there was a spritz, and then also those random wipes. Was after I sanded it, I took a damp rag and a little bit of Windex water and wiped it down and did not give it the full length of time to dry. I didn't even realize that until after I already started staining it again, so hopefully nothing pops through. I am getting so impatient waiting for that sucker to dry so I can get it mounted to my baby and move on. Huh? That sounds nice. So I'm in my back corner office. I've had all the furniture upside down and on one side of the room still, but I just put up my last piece of baseboard and the trim and hung the door because I got confirmation I've got more trim on the way. So this glaring orange is blinding me. I cannot move forward until it goes darker. Gosh, it is hideous. I feel like I have stained every piece of wood in this building and I'm sick of it. But this is the last one for at least a little while. So I'm gonna do that real quick. It's probably gonna take a couple coats, but let's get her down because it is ugly. Great news, we've got power. Bad news, I got a step ahead of myself. I still have to screw my countertop in from inside. So I'm gonna have to take it out, take this off so I can get some structural screws up underneath to hold the countertop in. So be working on pulling this all off today. Now that it's ready, at least I know be good. But I'm still waiting for that poly to dry on the bottom. So it's a big old waiting game. I think I'm gonna run a quarter lane and get some materials so we can come back and work. And some sushi. Oh, Jado. Oh, Jado. Oh, Jado, 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 Jado. I love you. I love you.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Bam! I think I'm going to utilize this space between the drawers and then take this and mount it. And then this is long enough, I think, to go all the way out over to my extension. But that way, while we're sitting here, we can just plug in underneath and it not be an eyesore. It'll just kind of be tucked in if we want to plug your phone in or something, and you can set it down on my little extension counter. So I think I gotta take all these out, actually.
That's the outside. And from the inside, 1.5 offset, 1.5 offset here, and then 1.5 from the right side. And then the other side is 2-inch offsets.
Perfect. All right. So we got some notes here written. He's got it all sketched up. It passed the inspection. I did get that outlet installed. Got her bolted to the floor. We met the deadline. So woohoo, congratulations. And then the light install. It's a little like that. In the daytime, you can really see all the reflections of everything bouncing off of the floor onto this. So it does look good. It looks less good on camera, but I'm pretty dang happy with it, and it's sturdy. Somebody asked if I'd found this to repurpose it in here. So I guess it looks antique enough, but we'll put a couple pieces of trim on the edges, and we'll get everything remounted back up. And the black outlets, I decided not to do that matching outlet there. So we have the two, which will supply the power strips. And then we have the little power bank there as well. We're gonna put it all back together soon. I kinda wanna throw another coat of stain on, maybe tomorrow. I gotta go to work, my other job over there in the office.